Have you ever felt like you were just another drop in the ocean? What if I told you that the key to standing out isn't what you think it is? Today, we're not just talking about superficial things like fashion or fitness. We're going to talk about the profoundly transformative power of an engaging personality shaped by Stoic principles. Imagine becoming someone who not only stands out, but also resonates deeply with others, especially women, not through superficial traits, but through a charisma that is both subtle and substantial. This video will reveal the 12 secrets of how Stoicism can help you cultivate a magnetic personality that goes beyond physical appearance. You'll learn how to attract not just short-term attention, but lasting interest and admiration. So if you're ready to up your social presence and charm, hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Let's begin. Number 1. Unleash the power of proactivity. Being proactive isn't just a skill, it's a magic that can change your life. Being proactive means taking charge of your life and actions, which is similar to the Stoic idea of being in charge of your own fate. Imagine walking into a social gathering and not just being an observer, but also an active player. You don't wait for someone to approach you. Instead, you step out of your comfort zone and do something. People will feel valued and cared for if you introduce yourself and ask about their lives. For example, if you're at a networking event and see someone standing alone, don't be afraid to walk up to them, introduce yourself, and ask them what brings them to the event. By being proactive, you're not only making a new acquaintance, you're also making a connection. This approach is especially attractive to women because it shows confidence. Take the initiative and genuinely care about other people. These are traits that everyone likes. Using Stoic ideas and concepts. Think of being proactive as a way to practice virtue by getting involved with the world you live in. It takes courage to connect with new people. People will want to be around you if you show wisdom by learning about others and justice by treating others with respect and kindness. Being proactive also means bringing energy into every room you enter and every event you attend. It's not enough to just be there. You have to make your presence felt. When you shake hands, talk to people, and engage sincerely, you give off a positive energy that draws people to you. This not only makes you more present in any setting, but it also builds meaningful relationships that make you more attractive and magnetic. Do something about it instead of waiting for things to happen. Get out of your comfort zone, start conversations, and put your energy and real interest into everything. If you do this, you'll represent Stoicism and become someone who naturally attracts and caps off those around you, especially women who value authenticity and confidence. Number 2, refresh your routine. It's time to change your basic settings and stop doing the same things over and over again. Whether it's watching a lot of the same shows at once, Stoic philosophy says that going on vacation to the same places or eating at the same restaurants can make your life boring. Accepting change and looking for new experiences can make our lives much more satisfying. The Stoics believe that to live a truly fulfilling life, we must constantly challenge ourselves and push beyond our comfort zones. So, how can we use this wisdom in our daily lives to make ourselves more interesting and appealing to others? Let's start by reading new books and trying new foods. Imagine that a woman who loves to read hears you talk excitedly about a new type of book you've found. Your excitement and interest can be very attractive because they show that you're a lively and open-minded person. Similarly, trying new foods can lead to fun cooking adventures. Invite a special someone to go with you to a new restaurant or help you cook a dish from a different culture. Sharing an event can bring people closer together and make memories that will last a lifetime. Next, change up your daily routines. If you always take the same path to work or the same walk in the park, try something new. Take a scenic route or check out a new hiking trail. This can lead to interesting talks and meeting new people. For example, you might meet someone who loves nature as much as you do, which could lead to a friendship or even a sexual relationship. Another helpful step is making a list of all the things you want to do. This list is a steady reminder to try new things. By working through it, you show others that you value growth and adventure. Women, in particular, tend to be more interested in guys who are proactive and goal-oriented. For example, Learning a new language can help you connect with people from other cultures, along with improving your communication skills. Imagine meeting someone at a language exchange event who is impressed by how hard you're working and how willing you are to leave your comfort zone. By embracing change and seeking new experiences, you'll not only kill boredom, but you'll also become much more interesting and attractive to those around you. The Stoics teach us that life is short and unpredictable, so we should make the most of every moment. Let's take their advice to heart and break out of our routines and live a life full of passion and curiosity. This way of living will definitely make you more attractive to those you meet along the way. Number 3. Embrace vulnerability. Being human is naturally interesting. Being yourself is the key to connecting with others. Don't pretend to be someone you're not. Trying to look all-powerful or flawless can turn off real interest. Accept that you are weak. Tell people the real you, even your flaws, because they're what make you unique and help you connect with others. Being honest about your flaws helps others relate to you better, which builds a real relationship. Letting go of your ego and showing how you really feel makes your ideas more powerful and makes you more interesting as a person. Stoicism tells us that it's important to know and accept our true nature. This means being aware of our flaws and weaknesses. By doing this, we make room for real connections and deeper relationships. Imagine you're on a date and you don't want to impress the other person with tales of unblemished success. You talk about a time you failed, but learned something important from it. For example, I tried to start my own business and put everything I had into it, but it didn't work out. I felt like a failure, but I realized it taught me to be resilient and how important it is to be able to adapt. Being this honest not only makes you easier to relate to, but it also shows that you've grown and become stronger, which are both very beautiful traits. Women, like everyone else, are drawn to people who are true to themselves. Being comfortable with your true self shows that you are confident and self-aware. It's not about being perfect, it's about being real. Sharing your true thoughts and feelings without fear of being judged shows a level of courage that is both admirable and attractive. You have a strong ability to accept yourself, which is an important part of the Stoic theory. Self-acceptance is magnetic because it lets others feel safe and understood around you. They can tell that you're not putting on a show but are genuinely interested in building a connection based on mutual respect and understanding. So, stop trying to look invincible and let your true self shine through, flaws and all. This will not only make you more attractive but also make your relationships stronger, deeper and longer lasting. Number 4. Understand the power of emotions. Emotional communication is the key to making relationships that last. Stoic thought says that what you say and how you interact with others on an emotional level are what matter. It's important to understand and control your emotions so that you can connect with others on an emotional level. For example, if the person you're talking to is excited about something, share their joy and let your excitement show. This not only shows that you're interested, but it also helps build a stronger bond. The Stoics believed in living in accordance with nature, which includes our social nature as humans. This means being aware of other people's emotions and responding in a way that fosters connection. If you want to connect with someone, don't have a talk that is too logical or linear. Instead, focus on the feelings behind the words. For example, instead of asking what you do for a living, ask what you like best about your job. This changes the question from a dull interview-style question to something more interesting and touching. Set up your contacts, lively and interesting by telling stories, asking open-ended questions, and showing genuine interest in the other person's thoughts and feelings. Remember that the goal is to make an emotional connection. For example, if she says she likes to travel, don't ask where she's been. Instead, ask what your most memorable travel experience was and why it made you feel that way. This will encourage her to share an emotional story. In the spirit of Stoicism, it's also important to stay present and fully engage in the moment. This means putting away things like your phone and really listening to what the other person is saying. This will show that you value their time and presence. This level of attention isn't common and can be very attractive. By using the strength of your emotions along with your Stoic wisdom, you can make conversations more meaningful and attractive that have a positive and long-lasting effect. Emotions are a powerful way to communicate. They help us understand and connect with each other. By being emotionally present and engaging, you can make your interactions more fulfilling and memorable. This doesn't mean you have to be overly emotional or dramatic. It just means being real and sensitive to other people's feelings. Number 5. Polarize yourself. This isn't just about having strong opinions. It's also about being true to yourself and standing out. Stoicism teaches us to hold on to our beliefs even when others disagree. When you have strong opinions, you don't just blend in. You become interesting and memorable. For example, let's say you're in a movie discussion with other people and they're all praising the newest blockbuster superhero movie. You have a different opinion and you're not afraid to share it. This might not be a popular opinion, but it's yours, and you're not afraid to share it. Few people will agree with you, but many will find your honesty refreshing. Either way, you've started a conversation and left an impact. This method fits with the Stoic ideas of being honest and strong. Marcus Aurelius, one of the great Stoic philosophers, often wrote about how important it is to stick to your beliefs no matter what other people think. By doing this, you not only stand out, but you also show that you are confident and assertive, which are traits that many women find beautiful. Being polarizing doesn't mean being rude or dismissive. It means being honest and sure of yourself. When you say what you really think, you create a dynamic where people either agree with you or disagree with you. This contrast makes you more interesting and remembered. When you're in a situation where you can say what you really think, do it with confidence and share your thoughts boldly, just like the Stoics would. This doesn't mean you have to be controversial just for the sake of being controversial. It just means you should be unapologetically yourself. By sticking to your beliefs and embracing your polarizing side, you create a magnetic, if sometimes challenging, dynamic that can attract and intrigue those around you. If you've made it this far and are still with me, please take a moment to comment below with "being true to myself." This small action shows that you're committed to becoming a better version of yourself. Number 6. Battle against laziness. Being lazy is like a slow-moving fog that makes you less energetic and less interesting to talk to. If you don't do anything about it, it will spread through your life and drain your energy. In Stoic thought, you should think of being lazy as a disease that not only slows you down but also makes you feel anxious and unsafe. People think of laziness as a bad trait that stops you from growing as a person and having a full life. Well-known Stoic Marcus Aurelius often told himself to get up and work because he was born to do that, not just sit around. Adopt this way of thinking to break free from the ties of laziness. To do this, you must actively work to get rid of laziness. Start by setting small goals that you can reach every day. For example, instead of saying you'll work out more, commit to a 10-minute walk every morning. As you build momentum, you train your mind to connect effort with good results by consistently taking action. Do things that make your brain make dopamine, which is the feel-good neurotransmitter. This could be anything from physical activity like dancing or running to artistic activities like painting or writing. When you fill your life with things that make you happy, pleasure and happiness. Being lazy doesn't belong anywhere. In fact, being bold and energetic can make you look a lot better. Imagine you're on a date and talk about how excited you are about a hobby or project you're working on. Your passion is contagious, and it shows that you have a lively, interesting personality. This makes you naturally attractive to others, especially women who value drive and ambition. Sarah saw that her friend John was always happy and full of energy. He regularly went to local events, volunteered at community centers, and followed his love for photography. Sarah was interested in John because he was full of life and could make every moment special. He stood out from people who seemed happy with a less active lifestyle because of how energetic he was. Remember that being a source of positive energy makes you irresistible in a world that is hungry for joy. By following Stoic principles and actively fighting laziness, you will not only improve your own life, but you will also become a source of happiness and excitement for those around you. This magnetic quality will naturally attract others, making you more appealing and desirable. Step up to the task, take part in physical activities, and let your joy shine on the people you meet. Number 7. Master the art of storytelling. In the world of Stoicism, storytelling isn't just about reliving events, it's also about sharing wisdom and experiences that show who you are and what you believe in. When you share captivating stories from your experiences with confidence and maybe a touch of humor, you'll see that people are not only paying attention, but are drawn into your narrative. For example, imagine telling a story about a time when you faced a difficult situation with calm and resilience. For example, while hiking, you were caught in a sudden storm. Instead of panicking, you assessed the situation with a clear mind, found a safe shelter, and made your way back to safety the next day. This story not only shows your adventurous spirit, but also your ability to stay composed. Keeping calm and thinking clearly under pressure is a key Stoic trait. By doing this, you show that you follow the Stoic principle of keeping inner tranquility, no matter what is going on around you. Add a little suspense to your stories and keep them going. Real authenticity is very important. Remember that stories with a bit of risk or danger are especially interesting. They make people want to know what happens next. If you have photos or videos to back up your exciting tales, share them. This not only increases your credibility, but it also shows how brave and honest you are, which is very appealing. Another example could be a time when you helped a friend get through a tough time by giving them support and Stoic wisdom. For example, maybe your friend was going through a breakup, and you gave them advice on how to focus on what they can control and let go of what they can't. By adding Stoic teachings to your story, you show that you can give thoughtful and useful advice, making you a reliable and wise friend. By mastering the art of storytelling, you show that you can think about your experiences, learn from them, and share useful lessons with others. This not only makes you more interesting, but it also shows that you are deep and thoughtful, which women find attractive and inspiring. When you share your stories, make sure to talk about times when you grew and learned something. This shows that you are always changing and trying to be better, which is very appealing. Number 8. Let your humor shine. Don't forget how powerful a good laugh can be. A strong sense of humor not only makes life more fun, but it also draws people to you like magnets. When it comes to Stoicism, humor is more than just telling jokes. It's about keeping a positive attitude when things go wrong, showing strength, and finding happiness in the little things. Imagine you're at a social event where people are socializing and the mood is a bit tense. Suddenly, someone tells a funny, well-timed joke. The mood changes quickly when someone laughs. That person becomes the center of attention, and everyone is drawn to their energy. This is called the social sun effect. If you're a Stoic, your sense of humor is your way of showing how strong and calm you are. When life throws you a curveball, instead of getting frustrated or angry, you respond with a smile and a clever remark. This shows that you can handle life's punches with grace, which is a quality that gives off confidence and charisma. Let's say you're on a date and something unexpected happens, like spilling a drink. Instead of getting upset, you make a joke about it and move on with your date. Well, I guess the drink was just as eager to get to know you as I am. This not only takes away the awkwardness, but it also shows that you can stay calm and positive when things go wrong. These are the kinds of traits that women usually like in men. A good sense of humor shows that you are smart, confident, and able to make other people feel at ease. It's not just about being the funniest person in the room, it's about making an emotional connection that can't be ignored. When you show that you can handle life's ups and downs, you project an inner strength that is deeply attractive. As a way to learn Stoic resilience, add humor to your daily life. Enjoy the little funny times and share them with other people. Allow your laughter to be a positive light that draws people to you. By doing this, you'll not only improve your own health, but you'll also make real connections that last. Remember that the point isn't to be funny, but to find the funny side of life. This balanced approach will help you stand out, get the right kind of attention, and build better, more meaningful relationships in the long run. Number 9. Cultivate unshakable confidence. Being confident is an important trait that affects every part of our lives, from our personal relationships to our work. To have unwavering confidence, you need to build a strong base of self-belief, resilience, and a positive attitude that will help you face obstacles and keep going after your goals. In this lesson, we'll talk about the most important ideas and habits that can help you build and keep a strong sense of confidence. Learn the basics of being confident. Being confident doesn't mean being cocky or ignoring your flaws. It means knowing what you're good at and working on what you could do better. Being self-aware is important for figuring out where your confidence comes from and what you need to work on. Have a growth mindset. Instead of seeing obstacles as threats, see them as chances to grow. Please keep in mind that mistakes and setbacks are normal parts of learning and will help you grow. Being willing to learn and change will boost your confidence over time. Self-compassion is important. Always be kind to yourself, even when you've failed or are doubting yourself. Instead of being hard on yourself, focus on giving yourself feedback that helps you grow. Self-compassion helps you build strong confidence that doesn't weaken when things get hard. Set little goals and reach them. To feel like you've accomplished something, break down bigger goals into smaller, more manageable jobs. Each little win makes you more confident in your skills and builds your personal belief. Celebrate any success, no matter how small, to keep yourself motivated and sure of yourself. Put yourself around positive people. Spend time with people who make you feel good instead of people who make you feel bad about your own self-worth. Find people who can help you grow and boost your confidence, like mentors, friends, and groups. Limit your time spent with people who are bad for you and bring down your self-esteem. Think about success. Visualization methods are things you do every day to help you picture yourself reaching your goals. Visualization helps you get ready for success in your mind and boosts your confidence that you can do it. Visualizing positive things can give you a lot more confidence in real life. Get better at certain things. Competence and confidence go hand in hand. You should work on getting better at things that are important to you. Constantly learning and practicing helps you feel more confident in your skills. Don't be afraid to leave your comfort zone in order to learn new things. Keep your mind and body healthy. Good nutrition, regular exercise, and enough sleep all add to overall health, which boosts confidence. Mindfulness and meditation are two mental health techniques that can help you feel less anxious and more sure of yourself. A healthy mind and body are the building blocks of unwavering confidence. Think about your past successes. Regularly remind yourself of the things you've done well and the problems you've solved in the past. Thinking about your past successes makes you more confident in your skills and your ability to do well in the future. Keep a record of the things you've done well so you can look back on them when you need to improve your confidence. Do something despite your fear. Being confident doesn't mean not being afraid. It means acting even when you're scared. You become stronger and more confident every time you face your fears and move forward. Doing brave things, even when they make you feel bad, is the best way to build unwavering confidence. To build unwavering confidence, you have to work at it every day, know yourself well, and be dedicated to your own growth. By doing these things and having a positive, growth-oriented attitude, you can build a strong base of confidence that will help you face life's obstacles with ease and reach your full potential. Self-confidence isn't just a personality trait, it's an art that comes from studying Stoicism. As Stoics, we learn to understand and control our feelings, which builds a strong base for real trust. Ask yourself, are your interactions characterized by confidence or do nerves take over? Try to give a positive answer because confidence is one of the most attractive traits a person can have. Take the famous Stoic philosopher Epictetus as an example. He taught that true confidence comes from knowing your worth and not letting outside events affect you. When you have this kind of inner strength, it shows in your interactions, making everything you say not only heard but also felt. Imagine you're talking to someone you respect. If you're nervous before the conversation, it can make both of you feel uncomfortable. This is because of something called the law of transference. When you're nervous, others may feel the same way. On the other hand, when you're confident, everyone around you can relax. Your calm and steady attitude can make your words more convincing and your personality more appealing. For example, when you're confident, you're more likely to make eye contact, speak clearly, and listen carefully, all of which are very attractive traits. Think back to a time when you felt fully at ease and sure of yourself. Maybe you were talking about something you're really interested in, or helping someone in need. Remember how natural and interesting you were. That's the kind of confidence I'm talking about. Stoicism helps you build a strong one based on self-awareness and mental peace. So the next time you're with other people, remember that. Bring out your inner Stoic and work on staying present, controlling your feelings, and being your true self. Over time, this will not only boost your confidence, but also make you more attractive to others, especially women who like men who are cool, collected, and sure of themselves. Number 10. Master the art of listening. Stoics believe that listening is more than just a skill. It's a way to gain knowledge and make deep connections with other people. When you learn the skill of listening, you go beyond just hearing words. You start to understand and relate to the other person, which is very important for forming real deep relationships, especially with women. Picture this situation. You're on a date, and instead of just nodding along, you really pay attention to what she's saying. You're not just waiting for your turn to talk, you're fully present. This shows that you respect her and are interested in what she has to say. For example, she might say that she loves hiking. Instead of just acknowledging this, you could ask her about her favorite trails or most memorable experiences. This way, you're not just making small talk, you're getting to know what's important to her. This level of engagement shows that you value her opinion and want to learn more about her interests. To listen well, you need to be able to pick up on both spoken and unspoken hints. Her voice, her body language, and even the gaps in her words tell a lot about how she feels and what she's thinking. If you pay close attention to these details, you show that you care about her inner life. This makes her feel safe and known, which leads to a deeper conversation and trust. Stoic listening teaches you to be patient and think about what the other person is saying. It's about making them feel valued. This thoughtful approach lets you react more meaningfully, which makes your interactions richer and more satisfying. Mastering the art of listening not only improves your relationships, but also aligns with the Stoic virtues of wisdom and empathy. It helps you connect on a deeper level, which makes your conversations with women more interesting and real. Remember that listening carefully isn't just a strategy, it's a real sign of respect and interest, and it's a powerful way to attract and connect with others on a deep level. Number 11. Cultivate a sense of mystery. Developing a sense of mystery is related to the Stoic idea of self-control and purpose. Imagine meeting a new person and choosing to share bits and pieces of yourself with them over time instead of telling them everything at once. This keeps the conversation fresh and interesting and also gives you time to build a stronger connection. When you tell someone everything at once, there's not much left for them to discover. On the other hand, when you slowly reveal parts of yourself, you create an atmosphere of interest and expectation. She wants to know more about you, which naturally brings you closer. If you don't talk about your hobby or passion right away in a conversation, you could bring it up in a casual way, which would pique her interest. She'll want to know more about this hidden part of your life, which keeps the conversation interesting and lively. It's like reading a captivating book, where each chapter leaves you wanting more. By keeping a sense of wonder, Stoicism teaches us to be aware of what we do and how it makes others feel. When you practice this mindfulness, you're not just telling her about your life. You're asking her to join you on a journey of discovery. This subtle but powerful technique can make you more interesting and appealing. By creating a sense of wonder, you can get people interested in things they don't fully understand. You're not just being hard to find. You're making a way for a deeper, more meaningful relationship to happen. This strategy doesn't mean being dishonest or hidden. It means being deliberate about what you share. It's about finding a balance between being open and mysterious, so that every moment you spend with them feels like an adventure. Number 12. Develop emotional intelligence. Developing emotional intelligence makes your interactions better by helping you understand and handle both of your feelings in a calm way. Understanding and controlling your emotions is a key principle. This means being aware of your own feelings and other people's emotions. Being able to do this lets you handle social situations with empathy and insight, adjusting how you react based on what you know. For example, if she says she's stressed about her job, don't just offer a quick solution or brush it off. Instead, take a moment to really understand what she means. Listen. You show empathy and emotional intelligence by recognizing her feelings and showing genuine concern. For example, you could say, "I can see that your job is really challenging for you. That must be tough." This simple acknowledgement can help her feel heard and understood. Making a stronger link. Emotional intelligence also helps you connect with others on a deeper level. For example, if she tells you about a happy moment in her day, you could respond with "That's fantastic," to show that you understand and share her feelings. "I'm glad you had a great day." Stoicism teaches us to stay calm and collected even when things are tough. When you're calm and clear-headed, you can talk about your feelings without letting your emotions get in the way of your judgment. This helps you describe yourself more clearly, getting your thoughts and feelings across in a way that hits home with her. Emotional intelligence not only makes your relationships better, but it also makes your social and personal interactions better overall. By practicing mindfulness and self-awareness, you become more in tune with your own emotions and the emotions of others, which leads to deeper and more fulfilling connections. So follow the Stoic principles of self-control and empathy, and let emotional intelligence help you build stronger, more genuine relationships. As we wrap up our discussion today, it's clear that following Stoic principles has many benefits. It's not just about learning philosophy, it's about changing the way you interact with others and grow as a person. We've looked at a number of ways that Stoicism can help you develop a magnetic personality, one that not only stands out but also deeply resonates and connects with others, especially women. From developing emotional intelligence to unleashing the power of proactivity, each strategy is meant to improve your charisma and presence in a meaningful way. This journey isn't about making small changes, it's about incorporating timeless wisdom into your everyday life, making you not only interesting, but also someone who inspires and attracts genuine admiration and connection. Thanks so much for watching this video, where I talk about Stoic advice and how it can be used in modern life. If you found these ideas useful, please like and share this video with others who might also benefit from these life-changing ideas. Your participation is very important to us. It helps us grow and keep giving you material that can change your life. Please leave a comment below with your thoughts, experiences, or any questions you may have. Your comments and participation make our conversations more interesting and help shape this community. Also, don't forget to watch the suggested videos on the screen to learn more about Stoicism and personal growth. If you haven't already, please subscribe to stay up to date on our ongoing journey of discovery and change. Let's continue to build this vibrant community by exploring and using Stoic knowledge to live a more meaningful and impactful life.